Whoa! Good morning and welcome to daryllorette Cafe. I'm your host, daryllorette. Well, it's finally Monday again, the beginning of a new work week. Or in my case, the second day of the beginning of a new work week. My day began yesterday, man. Or my week, I should say. Anyway, as usual, I just came from the kitchen, fixed myself a big bowl of oatmeal with 2 chopped bananas and a cup of green tea. So I'm hungry. I've been up now for I've been up for a while now, and I'm hungry, and I'm going to have some breakfast. So feel free to join me. So I just read that Leslie Nielsen died, age 84. Complications due to pneumonia, I believe. That's what it said up on the Internet Movie Database. So that's sad news. He's been a Canadian fixture for quite some time. Well, so far it's a pretty quiet morning. Not much going on. I try to trim my eyebrows with my electric shaver. It has a trimmer on it, and this one side I went a little too far and cut a little too much off the end here. So you can kind of see I'm looking this one. Hopefully it'll grow back. You can hardly notice. I guess I think it's meant for more of trimming your sideburns. I got to shave this morning. Speaking of shaving, I got to shave this morning. So like I'm using it to trim my nose hairs, my eyebrows, my sideburns. It's a 3-in-1 tool. It's a nose hair trimmer. It's an eyebrow trimmer, and it's a sideburn trimmer. You got to get your money's worth. Oh my God. Yeah, I figure I'm tired of sticking scissors up my nose to trim my nose hair, so I figure I use this trimmer to trim the nose hairs. It works, it's just a little awkward. Well, you can buy one where you just kind of swirl it around up, and it's shaped like a finger. It's kind of like well, that's what it is. It's shaped like a pointy thing, and you stick it up your nose and you swirl it around, and it gives you a haircut. Funny bunny. Oh. Oh, it's starting to get pretty cold. 25 degrees, mostly cloudy. I feel like I need a sweater on. Well, I've got to. Gotta. So, what did I do yesterday? Yesterday I cleaned my apartment. It started around noon. I think it was noon. I had lunch. Must have took me 4 hours. I've still got to take the garbage out. I'll take that out later. Got to get it all together and check it out into the garbage compactor. Feet are cold. I put some socks on. Okay, let's try the tea. Oh, that'll warm you up. Well, I told May I wasn't coming to Thailand. She started out, I'm in Canada, Ontario, Canada, and somebody I don't even know or haven't even met wants me to come all the way to Thailand to meet her. Actually, she wants me to come to Thailand to marry her. So I finally had to tell her, I'm not coming to Thailand, at least not anytime soon. And so she hasn't been on the website for like a week. It was yesterday. She hasn't been on the website for a week down there at tagged.com. I like to flirt with the girls, have some fun. I don't want to get serious. Not unless maybe you lived nearby. Like, I wouldn't go any further than Toronto. And even then, you're going to have to make it worth my while. I'm not talking about Mr. Happy either. If I'm going to go to Toronto to meet somebody or to do something, I got to know I'm going to have a good time. It's like going up there to work. When I go up there to work, I know it's going to be intense. It's going to be maybe even fun. You want to go up there to audition for something. It's exciting, It's something to do. It's like a day trip. When you're going up there, and you're going up there to do something important. And you're going to leave, and you're going to come back, and you're going to learn something you didn't know the day before. And what that is, you don't know because you haven't gone up there yet. So you got to go up there, go on the audition. You don't know who you're going to meet. You don't know what's going to happen there at the audition. even when you don't get the audition, you get the audition because you learn something from it. Learn from failure. That's the lesson for today. Learn from failure. The biggest failures in life are the smartest people in the world. Nobody knows it because they're a failure. Oh, Lord have mercy. Anyway, my little possums, well, last Tuesday, I forgot to mention it. I was coming home from doing my laundry early in the morning. It's about 7:30 in the morning. And out from the bushes comes this little fat little juvenile possum. Walks onto the sidewalk and then out onto the street. And then over to the other side of the street. And he kind of looks at me and whatnot. And I have to stop because it's like, wow, isn't that cute? Big fat little possum. Hello. So he gets to the fence on the other side of the house that's over there. Finds a way eventually to crawl underneath the fence because he's so fat. And then he disappears. It's like, that's got to be like, I've seen at least 3 possums. At least 3 different possums. 4, no, actually 4. I've seen 4 possums since I've been living here. You know, that's not a lot of possums, but when you live in a big city with 500,000 people and you're seeing possums running around every once in a while, and raccoons and whatnot. One time when I was down in Windsor for about, that was about 11 years ago, I saw a rabbit. It was like, a rabbit in the city? It's like somebody lost their pet rabbit, but I think it was a wild one. Anyway, that's it for me today here at Daryl Lorette Cafe. I'm Daryl Lorette, your host, as always, and I'll see you next time. So, it's Monday, so have a good day. Bye for now.